Hey guys, welcome back to the WODdoc Project365, episode 139. Came out here today, CrossFit Union Square, and hanging out with my good buddy Chris here. And he's kind of okay, right? But then we also happen to find Annie Thorisdottir. I think that she's all right. She might have did all right in that thing called the CrossFit Games. I'm not really quite sure. I saw her on TV once or twice, and then she happened to be here. This is tell us about this, Jim. Tell us about what's going on here. I know that you guys have a grand opening coming up.
Grand opening next coming Saturday. We've been open for about a month now.
About a month now.
So 1 p.m. come join us. We'll have some food and drinks and a little WOD too. So
a little workout with me.
See, he told me that we were doing a little WOD today. It turned out to be like an hour and a half. Like, I don't know, 47 different things. I can't move anymore. I threw up twice. Anyway, so during that whole thing, we started talking about shoulder stability and a dynamic shoulder stability or dynamic shoulder warm-up for a class type setting. So a lot of times when we do our individual settings, it's a lot easier to be more intricate, right? We can kind of go towards our specific needs. But when we're trying to warm up in a class type setting, sometimes we have to do more generalized shoulder activation. And whenever we're going to do things that are overhead, lots of snatches, lots of clean jerks, shoulder overhead, or even like handstand push-ups, this is something that we all like to do, and it's crawling patterns. So we have a couple different crawling patterns, and there's 4 to begin with. And what we're going to do is just point out the big picture here, guys. It's not about these little intrinsic things today. It's about looking at the big picture. How do we warm up dynamic shoulder stability in a short amount of time with a whole bunch of people? So that's what today's about. So let's try it out. So the first one we have is just bear walks. I'm going to show you 2 different variations. Chris is going to do a lower variation. Annie is going to do a higher variation. But here's the key points. What we're looking for is shoulder protraction, right? We always want to be reaching for the ground. We have active hands, active shoulders, right? So we don't want the shoulder to come back and up, right? When we come down here, we don't want to be like this winged out scapula, but we're going to push back and up. We can vary how much of a shoulder flexion that we have based on how high our hips goes. Annie's going to show a high one. Chris is going to show a low one.
All right.
So you can see how Annie's nice and high. She's really going to work on getting extreme shoulder flexion. Chris is a little bit lower. Okay, he can still get shoulder flexion, but his hips are a lot lower. Both times we got nice shoulder protraction. Each guys are walking forward. Okay, hop up. We don't have all day here. Second one. She did. She's very fast. Second one we're going to do is what we call a spider walk. This is a sideways bear crawl. Okay. Now, when we look at this plane of motion, all right, that's one shoulder plane of motion. But we always do complex planar motions, not just one plane. So we have to go into the other 2 planes. And she's going to show us here with the spider walk.
This is actually the first time I do this, so.
I'm teaching her new things. Could you believe that? So she's going to cross really wide, and she's going to reach really, really far. Each time, cross and reach, cross and reach. Just stop 1 second right there. You can see right here, come on with this one. You can see at all times she's still protracting the scapula. That's a nice shoulder. That's a nice, safe shoulder position, even with somebody that has nice, hyperextended elbows. Right? Come on back up.
Pointing that up.
Chris, jump in here for the other one.
got your back.
I had to after that whole that whole bent elbow thing, right? Making fun of my crimped elbow. So we're gonna flip right around. And so guys, well, come this way, like feet forward. No, I mean, yeah, you go. So wait 1 second. So we have bear crawls. We have spider walks in one direction. You're going to come back, spider walks in the other direction. So that basically means we're going to work a plane going this way, and we're going to work a plane coming back the other way. Then finally, we're going to work into shoulder extension, right? So the way we work into shoulder extension is we get our crab walks going. What we do in here, here's a big thing with the crab walks. Our shoulders never depress, or always depress, never allow them to hike up, right? So show that difference right there one more time. That's bad. That's good, right? The higher we can get our butt up, the better the shoulder extension, all right? And that's what we're really trying to do. It's not about speed here, guys. It's just about controlling the shoulder motion. All right, good. Oh. So what are we going to try to accumulate? We're going to try to accumulate about 20 yards each way. This whole thing, we can do a whole dynamic shoulder stability and warm-up. And what would you say, about 2-3 minutes?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah.
About 2-3 minutes. All right.
And we probably should do this before doing the workout, not after.
Yeah, we probably should do it before doing the workout. Anything else? I'd love for any of you guys to add anything. Anything else from you guys? Your little quick tips, anything that you guys see?
Personally, I love the bear walks because for me, that's a good warm up for my hips as well, and
right.
the back position.
And that's a great point to add.
Closing pretty much the hips and pushing the hips as high as I can. That way, you're also kind of getting that traction, pulling higher up. This
Right.
is another way of thinking about it.
So Annie likes it because of the hip component of it?
And I just like all the different variations that you're putting into just a simple shoulder warm up, and you're getting into these different angles and positions that are definitely going to get you ready for any workout.
Right.
Yeah.
Guys, I really appreciate you. Thank you guys for letting me stop by. Thank you for letting me stop by. Guys,
Fun
make sure you...
training with you.
Yeah, thanks for killing me every single workout. I appreciate that. I'm going to go home, tell everybody I got beat up by a girl. That'd be great. Guys, Union Square, make sure you stop by grand opening
Saturday, 1 p.m.
Saturday, 1 p.m. Thank you guys again. Guys, until tomorrow, we're optimizing function to optimize performance.